Sales Edge, what you say matters. Hi, I'm Paul R. Atkinson, your real estate coach. Today we're going to be talking about what you say. What do you say and why does it matter inside of a sales cycle? Very important that you understand that. You know, there's many times that we say the wrong things or just do the wrong things and it end up actually losing the sale. So today we're going to talk about some of those things real briefly, and then we will see your feedback on what your thoughts are. So don't forget, before we get started, click on the link below to subscribe. Also, take a look in the description box and find my gift. You know I have a gift for you there, and I know it will be useful for you on increasing your production. So let's get started. Sales Edge, how to ensure that you say the right thing. Well, you know, one of the things that I think about when this comes to my mind, when I'm asked that is, hey, Paul, how do you make sure that you're saying the right things at the right time? My best answer for that is to think back and reflect. 16 years in the business right now, and always on point, always want to be on point, always work hard to be on point. You have to think. You know, I remember when I was a kid coming up, you know, my dad always said to me, boy, you need to think before you talk. So think before you speak. You know, where are you in the process of the sale right now? So whatever you say, it does matter. It needs to be reciprocal. You know, it needs to be in light of, it needs to match up, simply put. It needs to match up to what the prospect is saying to you, the way you're communicating. You need to make sure that you're in line with them. You form a connection initially, and you have to fight to maintain that connection every step of the way, all the way from the beginning of the sales process to the end of the sales process. Now, I always talk about the 5 steps of the sale. Some of you already know that. And if you don't know about it, the 5 steps of the sale, conversation, the very first one, curiosity, conviction, desire, and close. And most importantly, how does it matter? It matters because of what the person is expecting to hear. You know, think about it. When someone communicates to you, there's some level of expectations, right? They're asking a question. Well, they're kind of like wanting to know. They're expecting to have some kind of satisfaction in their own mind of what it is that they're seeking. You need to be in line with that. Oh yeah. You really have to think about it. When you're a real estate agent, a realtor, and you're out here performing in a sales environment, you need to be on point and understand that the things that you say and do, it really does matter. But more importantly, what you say, because a lot of times we're communicating by text message and we're communicating by telephone. Now, here's one of the things I wanted to point out. When you're communicating with your prospects today and why it matters, you have to think about the ways of communication today. Most of it is by text message. So you're writing. You need to make sure that you can articulate yourself in writing very good, very effective in a way such that it is meaningful, it's direct, it's respectful, and it's kind of, it guides them in the right way. It doesn't come, sometimes I type some text, right? And I'm like, oh, wow, this seems a little bit harsh. Let me reword that. So I have a lot of practice that I've done and a lot of scripts that I've written on that and a lot of training that I provide on how to perfect this. Look in the link below, go down to the description box in this video, find what works for you. You want to expand on this and what to say and what to do. Click one of the links that apply to you and then let me know, and I can work with you on getting better at doing this. Increasing that production, making sure that when you interact with that buyer, you're able to connect with them in such a way that you take them straight to the end. And what's the end? Close. The closing, the payday, what you take home. Want to make sure that when you connect with that seller, you make it all the way to the end. And you know what I call the end on that? Getting that listing appointment on the first run. You can do it. If I could do it, You can do it. So many other agents out there are doing that. You just have to find that one secret. And what's that one secret? Knowing what to say. What are the right things to say? There are scripts involved. And we all have scripts. But you need to figure out in your mind how to create your own scripts and how to use the scripts that are already there for you and take ownership in them. Yeah. Take ownership in them because you fully comprehend them. You're not just going to read off something. No, you have to comprehend it. You have to understand it. You need to make it a part of you. Why do you say the things you do? And what reason is behind them? Where are you taking the conversation? So what you say matters all the time. It never stopped mattering and it never will. So you need to make sure that you have the ability to say the right things and do the right things inside of your real estate practice. So once again, it was a pleasure talking to you about this. I've got to run. You know how it is. We're always busy right now. Go in the description box below, click on the link down there that suits you. And as always, I'll see you next time. I'll see you real soon. Go get 'em, Tiger.